try that. Alright guys, well we gotta do something different tonight because for some reason Wirecast is telling me to go eat a bag of crap, so this is the only way I can do it right now. So, that's how we're gonna do it. I know this isn't conventional of a Grove show, and I don't like doing it this way, but just until I'm gonna have to work on it tomorrow. So we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna build coasters. We're gonna talk about theme parks. We're gonna... just let me just share the link real quick, and we'll just do... We're gonna do it this way. Alright. Hang on. I just gotta share the link out. Wasn't exactly what I wanted to do tonight, but... Yeah, let me just do this quick. This is a pain in the ass. Where is it? Hang on, guys. Bear with me for a second, and then we'll just get cracking into... We're going to do the show this way tonight. Hang on, this isn't... I hate it when it happens. I don't know what's going on with Wirecast. I may have to, like, delete it and start over. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So, we're going to do it this way. Alright, let me get back to it and then we'll just do whatever. Hey, what's up, Cody? Oh, that's just Apple. That's getting on the... I don't even know why it is. It's alright. We're good now. We're good. We don't have to do any... Is this thing even playing? Or is it paused? Oh, it's playing. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll do our usual shindig, and I got my notes, and we'll just talk about whatever. It'll be kind of like a Planet Coaster night, only I gotta figure out what's going on with Wirecast, and I'll play with that tomorrow. I don't know what the hell's going on. I really don't. Kind of sucks. This isn't exactly how I planned tonight to go, but this is the Grove show for tonight. Kind of crazy, if you ask me. Oh, vandalism. Let's go beat up some people doing vandalism. What they? Oh, I want to see if they come and kick it again. Somebody's probably gonna like do a Hulk Hogan leg drop on that. Yeah, I pretty much did too last night. Oh, at least a little family sitting there. So now we can see what's going on. Gonna watch that employee, make sure he's not stealing anything. Oh, that's a lot of people. So anyway, yeah, this is kind of awkwards, but we'll make do. We'll make do. So while we're playing and stuff, we're gonna talk about Theme parks having an issue hiring people. SeaWorld news. Some Six Flags New England news. Hollywood Studios. Kennywood. I'm going to lower on my end anyway. The volume a little bit here. Kennywood. Prices have gone up at Walt Disney World. Some more Six Flags news. Is that it? That's all I got? Okay. Oh, cool. And then we're going to talk about some upcoming stuff and all that. All the goody. I suggested that we'll start with that, the autism thing. So as we heard that all the Six Flags parks are going to be autism, designated autism centers, certified. So that way they're going to have areas for, sensory and all that stuff, which is really awesome because we all know, and I know personally just from one of my friends, and I'm sure some of you people know him, Jason Vuelta's son has autism, and you can see, like, you know what I mean? It's a sensory overload for anybody in that situation. So, it's nice. They're gonna have places for people to kind of just get away, and and all kinds of cool things. So, I think it's a move in the right direction. Well, that's what I think anyway. I'm sure everybody else does. You know what I mean? Like, because I know his son, and his son loves going to the park. Loves them. I've ridden rides with him. My kids have ridden rides with him. He calls me Uncle Josh, and he's like, "Hey, can I ride? Uncle Josh, Uncle Josh." I'm like, "Hey, come on, let's go." Plus, it probably gives Jason a break, from all the hoopla. He's probably like, "Oh, I can get 5 minutes to myself." It's tough, and I know it's tough. So, hey, we could build a Power Kitty Magic Carpet ride. Nah. Build a log flume. Oh, you could build like that. What's that ride there at Disney? The People Mover. You could build a People Mover. But regardless, I think it's a smart... I mean, everybody's jumping on the bandwagon to make them... One, it's the right thing to do. And it gives... I feel it gives people more comfort. To be able to do that kind of... families be like, oh, all right, cool. I can now bring my kid if he... You know what I mean? He has an issue, where he's just not himself today. He can, they can... he can, what do you call it? Their kid can know that they can have a nice, safe place to go. It's cool seeing a monorail go through. Now that I say that. And I gotta say, as I'm building stuff, I was looking at... I was looking at stream, like you can see like things that people built. Damn, I'm so far behind being any good at these rides. I seen some theming wise, I ain't nothing. I seen some crazy things. It needs to go bigger. Come on. What is he saying? Like how Cedar Fair has useful boxes for dark rides. Seems every Six Flags has empty spaces for some quiet rooms. See membership areas. Overjaws is the best example I've seen. Well, hang on. I think I saw something else that I want to do instead of a log flume. Hang on. All right, cool. Yeah, I wanted to do this one instead. Hey, come on. I was stealing an idea I saw on Steam. Shoot me. Somebody made a Jurassic Park ride like at Universal. So I am, in fact, stealing the idea. Sorry. Except I'm not making Jurassic Park. Oh. We're gonna make it go faster. Oh. Well, I'll fix it when we get to the top. There we go. So, let me ask you guys, what do you think it's? I mean, I wonder what space they're going to utilize to make this happen. Like, are they building a building? Are they? I actually put an email in this evening before the show to the park at New England just to see what's going to happen. Like, if they're building a building. Hey, what's up, Jason in Paradise? Yeah, Jason. Just the funny thing is the software I use told me to eat crap, so I'm eating crap. So we're doing it this way. I was able to go live this way, so it'll definitely be a something different, I guess. This isn't exactly what I was looking for, but to do a show. Because I get sidetracked and sometimes I don't talk. I'm like too much in the zone. It sucks. So anyway, Jason, we were talking about Six Flags doing the being autism certified. I personally think that if they do it right, it'll work out. I mean, a lot of the parks have areas to do that. I don't doubt that at all. Not at all. It's just going to be weird. Because hopefully, even though they said, let me pull up my paper here, what they said. It says, oh, it's on this side. Whew. This room's stanky Yankee. Where are we? So it says the 26 parks and attractions in the chain will earn the Certified Autism Center designation from the International Board of Credentialing and Continuing Education Standards. This initiative will mark the first ever family of parks to earn the designation at all locations. They said they're proud to partner with them to ensure that the guests on the autism spectrum have the best possibility experience when visiting our parks, said Six Flags Vice President of Safety Jason Freeman. The certification process will equip our team members with the tools and training needed to better serve guests with special needs. We want them to know Six Flags stands ready to welcome them with open arms. It says, as a certified autism center attractions, the park will provide trained front-of-the-line team members able to better accommodate guests with cognitive disorders, provide a sensory guide for each attraction so guests can make informative decisions about the ride experience, add special in-park sensory spaces to relax in, expand culinary options to meet special dietary needs, and an updated accessibility guide to be made available online at sixflags.com website, as well as the parks at guest relations and ride information centers. So that's what it says. So I want to know what kind of foods. I want to know, are they using an existing building? Like, honestly, I mean, I don't know what they're using it now, but there's a building you can see from the park, but it was part of, like, first aid and stuff for the water park and all that. I think it was a baby changing area or something. Well, I think SeaWorld did, but they're just jumping. Six Flags jumping on the bandwagon. Get it in now, strike while the iron's hot kind of thing, you know? All right, cool. We can do that. Ooh. I feel like the Jurassic Park song should be playing right now. That's all I think about when I see this ride. I don't even know if they even have dinosaurs on this game. I don't remember seeing any, but that don't mean that there isn't. We're just going to do our own thing and make this ride a little cool and collective, I guess. So, autism centers, it's gonna be good for people that have it. I think. Hey, I didn't ask you to go that way. I wanted to go that way. What does this do? Oh, widens the tube, narrows the tube. It's got a boob. Come on, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Yeah, yeah. You know, when I went on Space Mountain, I mean Splash Mountain, that was weird because the boats are different, and it's a totally different layout. I feel Disneyland's is shorter. It seems like the ride's going faster. There's less in the ride, and it has a different scene. Well, a lot less scenes, and the way that the roller coaster section goes and all that. When I seen the part that it was doing, I'm like, what is this? I mean, it was crazy what? You know what I mean? It was like crazy, like... I'm like, what am I... Where am I? What am I doing here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this was like totally different. It was a little crazy, a little cray-cray. Wait, we want to go this way. Oh, we want to go straight. Is it going to go right into the ride? Got an idea. Alright, go like that. Yeah, it's probably not going to be good, but hey. The part where the Disney version has also more audio animatronics as they were recycling the ones from America Sings. The part where the bear rabbit gets caught by Bear Fox all the way to the lift hill, it got more creepier, which something that's not in the Walt Disney World version. Yeah, like I said, it was weird. Hey, what's up, Charles? Well, I can tell you that it's not going to be... No, I could do it that way. Okay, that'll work. This is gonna be crazy. Yeah, so like I said, it's a totally... Oops, go back. It's a totally, like, different version that when I wrote it. And I know Space Mountain is different, too, and I didn't get to ride that, unfortunately, so... Hey, I didn't ask you for that. Autocomplete it? Why not? Why no autocomplete? Why no autocomplete? There's probably like issues going on with it tonight, and it just happens to be the night that I want to do this. It's going, no, you're not doing it today. Sorry, bud. Autocomplete is not available for this ride. What kind of crap is that? Oh, autocomplete it that way. This ride's going to need some major decorating. Yeah, we're gonna. I talked to her very briefly. Myself, and her are gonna talk as we get a little closer to it. I said, hey, let's try and see if we can figure out, something that we can do. I said I would like to, if we can, try to do something, even if it's minuscule, just to kind of. Well, plus I said it's been a long time since I seen her. I said I wanted to say hi, and I said maybe we could do a tour or something. And I said, hey, let's just. When we get closer, let's talk about it and see what happens. So there's no guarantees of anything other than like going to say hi. She's like, yeah, I can't wait to see you. It'll be awesome. Da da da. So like I said, don't hold me to it. I'm trying, and once I get back from this weekend, I'm gonna hit her up again and just say, hey, talk with everybody, see if there's something we can do. Maybe tour the site of Outlaw or something. I said, I don't know how many people there's going to be. I said, we're just doing a little meetup. There's nothing like an event, or it's just a few of us just going to hang out and go to the park and, that kind of thing. So we'll see. Like I said, don't hold me to it if we can't get it, because they might do something. I don't know, you know what I mean, because they're not like they're not as big as a Six Flags New England per se, you know what I mean. So maybe they might be interested in doing a little something. Maybe they won't. They'll be like, dude, get out of here, you don't know. They might be like, stop smoking crack. You're not getting anything. And I totally get it if they're like, yeah, nah, not interested. I get it. I ain't gonna hate nothing, But I asked just to see if anything could happen. Because you just don't know. Put it this way. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. Remember that. The worst thing they can say to you is no. That's the worst thing they can say to you. By them saying no, is it going to kill you, your life? No, it's not. Your life is not going to be destroyed because of whatever. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, so... Again, I'm going to try, I'm going to work with us, see what we can't do, blah, blah, blah. And then if we do, we do. If not, hey, life goes on. I'm still going to go to the park regardless. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I figure, I'm not even trying to make it an event. I'm just trying to say, hey, can we hang out? Is this something you can do, can't do? I'm not asking for, like, skip the line. I'm not asking for... It's more or less... I haven't seen Jen in a couple of years, and I like to say hi, and, And if she says, yeah, cool. All right, cool. All right, let's see this ride work. Yes, it's not a roller coaster, and I'm building this thing up, and... Oh, wait, I don't want that. Whoa. Oh, wrong way. I was going to say, that's awful big. Oh, wait, there's an apartment above the entrance? I did not know that. Like I said, I'll see. Maybe Jenny can pull some strings. Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she might be able to pull strings. I guess, let's be honest. It all depends on if she wants to pull strings. Let's be honest. Oh, it ain't gonna let me do that. It probably depends on her mood that day, maybe. You know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to get mad. You can't get mad at that. You'd have to be some kind of jerk. Let's see if I can put water in this. That's it. Oh, because of that. Mean thing. I gotta build it up, but smaller. I'll be there for a month doing it that way. Yeah, plus, like I said, I haven't been there since, I want to say 2014 was the last time I was there. So yeah, I got some catching up to do. Some rides to get, see how it is since then. I got some catching up to do, and it'll be fun. It'll be a nice, fun get-together regardless. So we can we can make it fun. It's gonna be fun, and I know it is. Anybody that wants to hang out with us for the day, by all means, hang out with us for the day. Because, I mean, I'm going to go there and I'm going to have fun. I'm going to make this my Jungle Cruise ride. Plus, I don't think there's any dinosaurs in this game. Let's see what they got for scenery. Do they show animals? Props. Miscellaneous. Christmas. Candy. What's that thing? Dragon poo. I mean, we can make it like Killer Dragons or something. Or Killer Snowmen. What about, what's this? Animatronics. See, I don't know what the hell this thing is. Like, does it turn or something? Oh, it does. I don't know what it did. Whoa, what's this? Ooh, spikes. Okay. Okay, I'm getting some idea. I get some bugs, some planes, some alligators. We can put a hippo in there. We can get a kraken monster. Some sharks. What's this thing? A sleeping drat. How big is a snake? Well, we actually we're kind of like really just starting to talk about it because Charles had asked, any opening day updates, and just the one that I had when I had talked to her briefly, what was it, last week or the week before or whatever it was. there was a brief update, nothing huge. So once I get back from my little cool trip this weekend, as I say, but she might. I'm not, like I said, I'm not promising anything because I don't know what they can do, can't do. They might just be like, go away, you're stupid. I don't know. I know that Jen Mance, I know she loves me, like, and, like I told you guys last week when we were doing the Grow Show, that she's the one that got me on the in for Six Flags New England, because she's the one that went to Jen Mance and Jen McGrath, and was like, we need to work with them, da 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 da. They're local. It's a fan site dedicated to us. So, again, like I said, I can't promise anybody anything because we haven't. Yeah, I'm going to do a meetup. I'm going to go opening day. You're just going to remind me as we get a little closer for opening day to go. I'm going. So, yeah, Friday night we're going to New Hampshire to go to Fright Kingdom. And we're going to do that. And then Saturday and Sunday we're going to Cape Cod, and they have the indoor water park, which is phenomenal. I don't even think I put anything online about that place. I don't know how much video I took of that place. I just know it was cool. And matter of fact, I got to charge my cameras up. That only takes a day. Nothing. I hate when the camera view gets all messed up. So we're gonna have some other content other than California Disney stuff. Man, I don't know why I apologize so much to everybody. With it is what it is. I'm covering what I can, doing what I can, and I just feel bad because I know a lot of people like it when we cover all the more local stuff. It's off season. If I go, I'm going there all day till I don't know what time it opens. Probably the same time as the other places, but I'm just gonna stay there till what do you call it? Closing, which I have no idea what time it closes. Is this ride still going? Oh, yeah, it's there. Cool. Okay. Okay, so we got that going for us, so that's nice. Alright. Now comes the decorating part. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there all day, all night. I'm going. We're gonna rock it. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna have fun. And even if you missed out on some of the rides, we'll just go back and re-ride them with you. There's not a ton of, there's not a ton of major rides you gotta ride all the time. There's a bunch of rides, but there's not a ton that you open. Say it opens at 10:30, closes at 6. It's open a weekend. It's probably not going to be as busy. Might be. I don't know. But regardless. And thank you, John. How are the boys taking it? Well, let's put it this way. The way it was set up for Saturday before he passed was my father was going to pick them up for 10 o'clock in the morning, take them down there so they could pay their last respects to my grandfather before he passed. They didn't get to do that. He had died about, my mother said 3:15 in the morning. And my mother said she almost went through the TV because of the reclining chair. She almost went flying off it. And then my dad texts me at like 3:48 in the morning, 3:30 or something. I forgot what time. And he's like, hey, he passed. We're going down there now. Talk to you later. Nobody called me, but they probably knew I wasn't going to come down there anyway. So uh, I know that sounds ignorant, but I think I've explained it. And if I hadn't, and somebody wants to know why, I'll tell them. I don't care. So I for some reason I woke up at 7:30 in the morning, and something said, "Hey, look at the phone," in my brain. And I did, and then I saw the text, and I went, "Oh fuck!" And then like I don't know, 10 to 20 minutes later, Jessica's phone rings. It's Jessica's mother. She's telling, "Did you know?" Da 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 da. And then so I go downstairs. I'm like, "Well, I'm up. I'm going to Dunkin'." I tell Devin, I'm like, "Hey, Devin, hey, I let you know, blah 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 blah." Uh, and he just looked up at me and went, "Oh," and he put his head back down. Jeremy had heard me say Duncan, so he came flying down the stairs. I told him, he like smacked his leg and went, "Ooh," and that's about it. They haven't said anything. They haven't. Other than that, I mean, they're doing all right, so that's good. But I don't know anybody that was watching last night. I almost had a heart attack yesterday, and then again today. My stupid mother. Yesterday, I'm at work. I'm going through pots and stuff, getting things so in a pile, so we got to test it, go through it. I think I was shipping some stuff. My phone's ringing. I look at the phone. It says Papa. I dropped the phone. I'm like, what the? And I'm like, and then the new employee we got, he's been there for like 2 weeks. He's like, what? I said, my grandfather's calling me. He's like, didn't he just die? I'm like, yeah. So usually when I answer the phone, I go, hey, Papa. And I go, hello? And it was my mother on the other line. I almost had a heart attack. I almost died. It was crazy. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, don't call me from this number again. I was like, I mean, it was kind of weird because it was like on, yesterday was my birthday. He's calling, like, I was like, oh, Papa's trying to call me from the grave on my birthday. Yeah, not cool. Don't, yeah. And then my mother called me again from that number today. I'm like, what are you doing? Stop doing that. You're gonna kill me. I mean, now when I see it, I know it's. I'll freak out if that number calls after they sell the house. Then I'll freak out. Yeah, my mother said that's been the same phone number since before she was born. She was born in 1954. So that should tell you something. This is crazy. But the kids are doing good. Everybody's doing good. I mean, it's been a crazy month. Like all the stuff. And that same day, on Saturday, they had, Jessica's old dog died. So what we're going to do is we're going to go away this weekend. Well, we're not really going that far. It's like, 45 minutes or an hour or something. I don't know how long the drive is. But regardless of whatever it is, that we're just going to go and just hang out and do our thing. Yes, I like using the Ghostbusters mist. It's just freaky and it's cool. What I gotta do... Oh, wait. I don't want to do that. And then we'll... do that. Yeah. Well, it's not romantic weekend. We got the kids. The kids are going. Usually we leave the kids behind, depending. But, I mean, this year they're not really getting... The kids aren't really getting a... what do you call it? like a big vacation this year because of the wedding. So, and they're not going on the honeymoon. So, I saw something about that, about the train fronts for the Jersey Devil, and that thing looks cool, man. I guess I'm digging that whole Jersey, you know, like the Jersey Devil thing. I like the devil. I run with the devil. That's right up my alley. If that ain't like a Haunapalooza thing, then it ain't nothing. That thing's cool as hell. Alright, I need some more tropical trees. I'm making my own jungle cruise. I got eye boogers in my eyes. Again, it's really tough with what I'll say is today's amusement park bloggers fan sites. And for those that want to know the full story of yeah, I'll talk to you later, but the full story of the Wicked Cyclone story is coming out, I think March 5th, story time. What I did was I didn't say names of people involved. Just one, I didn't want to dig up too many old baloney things, and I didn't want people to get mad, so I just left people's names out. But it tells a story, and I also go on a little bit of a rant about enthusiasts and the whole keep it secret, don't, you know, everybody's ruining the... Hi, you've been invited to choose your favorite what? Hi, you've been invited to choose your favorite songs for our wedding. Oh, I can't wait for that. Don't worry, after the Grove Show, I'll pick out songs. You're not gonna like me when I'm picking songs. Hey, it's a good way to talk to each other. She just sent me a link so I can go pick songs. The dude probably don't even have the songs that I want to listen to. He's going to get them whether he likes it or not. She's going to get to pick the bulk of the songs. I'm also going to pick some whether people they like it or not. I'm going to pick some crazy songs just to get reactions out of people. And I don't mean like stuff like Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. To be honest, I don't know when I'm going to get the Jersey Devil. I might take quite a few years off of Great Adventure. Like, yes, I wanted to ride Jersey Devil, but it's not really... It's still not a coaster that makes me... I gotta ride that. Yes, I mean, I want to ride it. But I just don't want to drive that far, drive through all the traffic. I absolutely hate driving to Jersey. I know, I'd rather go to Fiesta. Matter of fact, I was trying to figure out how to get there, but no matter, we don't work on any stores in that area, like San Antonio area. The closest stores that we got is like a 2.5 hour ride. There's one in Sugar Land, Texas, Woodlands. We're probably going to be going to Cedar Park, Texas. I think. Cedar Park. That's over by Houston. And the other store, one of the other stores we got is Arlington, and that's up by Dallas. Then I heard something like March 14th might be the opening of Iron Gwazi. So if that's the case, I need to start getting... I want to find out officially first when that's opening. Yeah, but I'm trying to make it so that the company pays for me to get to Fiesta. You know, that's... I know. I'm just being a cheap ass. But I figure if I got, like, you know, a way in, then I would take it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this because I want... Let me do this. Alright, I want that scenery piece. And I want the boats to go through it. I mean, I might make the 2.5 hour drive to go there. I mean, it's not really that bad. I'm just... My problem is I'm being lazy. That's what it is. Why is this not... Is it not lined up correctly? Maybe? I'll have to use that on something else that ain't working. But it's something that I'm working on doing to go, and I'm gonna get. I might when we go down there. I just might just drive the 2.5 hours and zip on by. And it's better than 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? So I'm probably gonna do it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like. And then I gotta make sure I add all the good stuff to this. What is this, Adventure Crest? That thing looks like the little thing from Star Wars. The little speeder bike thing that Rey was like on Force Awakens. This is where planes go to crash. Well, if that's the case, I'm building the terrain back up. To hell with them people. Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's quite the adventure I can get on when going. And then, you know, it's just places I want to go and things to do. And then we'll have people complaining that I covered it because it's not New England. How dare you do that? You shouldn't have a day. So, you know how people are. Oh, I wonder if I do this. Oh, wait. We could put some... broken statues. Look at that. We can get a whole bunch of cool things. We get a bunch of cool things going, you know what I'm saying? Well, Charles, I know you're always offended that I do that, so, you know, I just had to call you out on that. You know how it is. So, sorry. So we covered, we were all over the place there, which is fine. Like I said, this show's all about you guys. It ain't about me. Hey, what's up, Jay Kite? I just start, you know what it is? I'm the initial conversation starter, and then you guys keep going. And we just keep doing our thing, man, and that's all. That's what it's about. So let me see. What else did I get? All right, so we did this. Okay, so we did this. Okay. We did this. I wanted to download the video for the Star Wars Hotel, but I didn't get a chance. If you go to Disney Parks Blog's website, you can see that they were showing things about... I hope everything's okay with your grandfather. You know, there's all these things that I wanted to, you know, I couldn't. You can watch the video. It shows you a whole bunch of concept artwork, what you can do, kind of little tidbits. But they haven't put the pricing out officially. It says the Star Cruiser begins. This is later this year, but 2000. So it's probably like the end of this year, beginning of next year. It's going to be 2 days, 2 nights. You're going to be also able to take an excursion to Batuu, which is Galaxy's Edge, and all that stuff. And people will be able to, like check that out. There's like a lot of cool things that's going on there, and I'm like, whoa. Like, I'm really digging it. And I'm really, 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 really hoping that... they said it's a lot of money. That I know. So I can only imagine. I mean, there was like rumors going around that it was going to cost like what, 1,000 or 2,000 a stay or a night or something like that. I don't know. I just know it's a lot of money. It's too small. But I can tell you from my recent experience with my grandfather that it sucks when they get old. Then you got to worry, you know. We got you back, homie. Got you back. So, like I said, I know it's tough, man. I just went through it. I mean, I wasn't actually at the hospital. I'm an asshole for that, but I mean, do I regret it? No. I don't have any regret. But yeah, it's a tough thing. All right, let me get rid of this. So yeah, I want to check out the Star Cruiser because I'm big into Star Wars. I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna leave the kids home. I'm not paying for me, the kid, all the kids. It's just too much money. I'll go broke. Because say it was $2,000 a person for the 2 nights. Say it was $1,000 a night. I'm not paying, what, 10 grand to go to this Star thing. They need to get a job and help pay for it. I mean, we'll just have to kind of wait and see, and then have the heart attack when we see the price tag, because we all know it's going to be pricey. There is no other way to explain this, but get ready to empty out your pockets. And you know people are going to pay it. Like, people are like, it's pricey, nobody's going to go. People are going to go. People are going to dish it out. If they get to see more of the experience they can do, people will do it. I mean, I would love to go do it. I would love, absolutely love going to go to, go do the Star Cruiser thing. I'm in the boat with you, trying to justify paying for that. It's like, yeah, it would be awesome to check it out, but hey, no, you ain't gonna do what you don't have to talk about what you don't gotta talk about. Nobody's gonna twist your nipple and go, hey, talk about it now, or we're gonna kill you. It ain't like that around here. You should know that. You know that. We're not gonna. Let's twist his nipple until he tells us. That is kind of funny, but not. But yeah, the Star Cruiser for Star Wars looks just the. Oh, I didn't know that. That sucks. About her losing her parents. What do you call it? I'm in the same boat as you, man. Trying to justify, is it worth paying? You know what I mean? It's tough to figure out if it's worth paying for. Like I don't know if I can. I don't see enough yet that justifies a huge price tag. Could it be amazing? And it probably is. I just have some questions, you know. I got questions. So it's tough. So once we find out more about the Disney hotel, we'll let you know about that. All right. So we got. If you want to see the artwork of it, I didn't have a chance because Wyatt Cass was telling me to pound sand tonight. I might have to update it. I don't know. Anyway, regardless of that, what else do we got? Oh, if you would like to go to Disney World, the prices have gone up. The tickets are going to go up $5 to $10 more depending upon the time you go. But if you're looking to go, excuse me. If you want the pass, remember I spent like $1,000, something like that for my. I got the regular platinum Disneyland pass. So it went from say 1,000 or 1,100. I think it was 1,100. I don't remember what the hell it was. It is now $1,195. If you want Platinum Plus, it's now $1,295. So it just tells you how much of a jump it's gone up. I had a conversation with my dad about this today at work, about the passes, because he even said, "Oh, he goes, I heard." I don't know if he was listening to Howard Stern or something. They were talking about the price jump at Disney. And he's like, wow, that's really expensive, for the passes. And I was like, nah, it's not. And he's like, what do you mean? And I was, I pulled up the website. And what do you call it? I showed him all the things. He's like, all right, that sounds a lot better. Because if you think about it, you have to go like 8 times just in admissions. Never mind the free parking, the free photos, the discounts on food and merchandise and tickets and all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of perks to it. I've already gone 6 times. And I've gotten my money's worth out of it. So, again, there's a lot going on with there. And it's not too bad, but people are freaking out. I mean, we all know that people are freaking out like crazy about this. Because they're like, oh, it's going up, it's going up. Now, I can understand if a season pass at Six Flags costs that much in their current environment and what they give you and, all that. All right, I could be like $1,000 a pass. Yeah, no thanks. Six Flags is no Disney. Like quality and all that. So, yeah. I mean, you get what I'm saying. It's how you take it and perceive it. Do I think a pass to Disney is worth it? Even being out of state? Yes. If you can swing it, do it. And Jay, I saw about you. What are you saying? You might be getting a hot procedure in detail. So I'd like to go and be a pass member and ride Texas Stingray, but I don't know if I can because he might be in the hospital still. Hey, I'll talk to you later. But Jay, before you go, it's okay if you went and rode Texas Stingray. I don't think your grandfather would be like, "You're a jerk because you went to go ride a roller coaster." Because let me tell you this: with my grandfather, he would have been like, "No, no, no, go do your thing." He could have been like, on his last breath, he'd be like, "Do not wait around here for me." You know what I mean? Like, go do you. Of course, you're gonna be there and you're gonna spend a lot of time with him. Nobody's gonna. But nobody's. If anybody complains that you went to go do a thing, then those people. I mean, you should be able to go and enjoy things. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just me and my brain and thinking like I know. Even my dad, he'd be dying as long as I was around and not leaving him alone. He wouldn't care. He'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna go to the park? Okay, call me later or I'll come by tomorrow." And he knows I would. So yeah, it's good to see that your dad's doing good. But I mean, some people are finicky like that. Like, oh no, you can't go do nothing. You gotta be up my butt 24/7. I mean, like I don't know how Jay's family is and all that. So Jake, like I said, I don't know how things are with your family. You know how people are, but I would suspect it would be okay. I could be wrong. I don't know. Or maybe my mentality's just wrong. I don't know. Because, you know, like, when it, as morbid as this sounds, when it's my time, as long as people came to visit at least once or twice, I'm okay. I'm not going to be hating. I don't expect people that live far away to come travel my old ass when I'm dying to visit. I'm not expecting that at all. But anybody that decides to come, hey, cool. If not, no love lost. I'm just like, hey. Show is Saturday, July 18th. What show? Oh, Smashing Pumpkins and Guns N' Roses at MetLife Stadium. Man, Smashing Pumpkins. Whew, that's a name that time has almost forgotten. It's kind of like Obi-Wan and Kenobi in Star Wars: A New Hope. Now that's not a name I've heard in a long time. That's basically what that is. Okay, we get. Oh man, this is a pain in the neck. Just to put some bushes and trees. I mean, I know I can do a copy paste job, but trying not to. And let me see. Yeah, I used to dig, man, Smash of Pumpkins. I don't know the names of the songs, but as people stop playing, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a badass song. Hell, everybody knows one of my favorite bands in the whole world's Insane Clown Posse, and I still don't remember the names of all the songs. Most I do, but most I'm like, what song was that? I don't remember. And I loved it. Too many songs. Oh, hey, look, I made the bush penis again. All right, so next on the news block. So we talked about the prices jumping. I just figured, and I knew I should have bought tickets. I was going to buy them today. Then I saw, I was like, too late now. Disney Hollywood Studios. Speaking of Star Wars, the Far, Far Away show. New album with 21 songs. That's cool. So the Star Wars Far, Far Away show that I put on this channel when I was down there at Hollywood Studios. If you are going and you want to, you don't have much time left to see this show. If not, it'll just live on YouTube on everybody's YouTube channels. So you're going to have February 22nd is when it's done, last show. They're just getting ready and prepared for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad thing. So keep that in mind, because the 5th of March or whatever is when that ride opens. So remember that. Kennywood, Park GM, steps down. No reason given. Been working in the park for 40 years now. Man, what if this is like a sex scandal? I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know what's going on with the GM. I'm just making a joke. Like, oh my God, like imagine if it did. I know it didn't, but... Yes, I'm making tasteless jokes. Yeah, when I go to, what do you call it? When I go to on my honeymoon, I'll try and get a ride on it. Because I've been looking at this thing. It's not going to be on my paper. Hang on. I was looking online at Disney for tours, and I got a call so I can do this. Oh, wow. Charles text me the pics of the heads of the Jersey Devil. That's amazing. Oh, yeah. So hang on. I'm going to pull this up so I can read it to you. Give me a second here. They got all the parks have like all these crazy like tours and stuff, right? So Jessica doesn't want to be like gun ho, gun ho, gun ho. Kind of want to relax, do some stuff, which by all means that's fair. Even though I want to gun ho, but we gotta find, we gotta balance the trip out. So I figured we could do some like tours, so we don't have to spend all day at the parks because you're hitting a lot of rides, and hang on. I'm finding it. Wait, can't I just pick it by Magic Kingdom? Yeah, filter. Just magic. It's like a little mini tour. It's not huge. Let me see. Is this the one? It gives you a list of the rides you get to ride. It's $249, but you get no, it's not. Is it the one? No, that's not the one. Where the hell is it? Not a private VIP. Oh wait, is this it? No, it's not it. Oh, they got this crazy one right at Magic Kingdom. It costs $349, but you park hop. You do Magic Kingdom, you get Big Thunder Railroad, Splash Mountain, Space Mountain, Haunted Mansion, Seven Dwarf Mine Train. This is a little later in the day. You're refueled with a scrumptious lunch at a quick service restaurant, including the cost of your VIP tour. Then you go to Epcot to ride Soarin'. Then you cut on over to Hollywood Studios. You get Slinky Dog Dash, Toy Story Mania, Rock and Roll Roller Coaster, Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, and Star Tours. So you get all that. It's all day. You park hop between 3 parks. It sounds cool. But there was... I'm going to have to call and get more information. Wait, you got drums? I can't play drums worth of crap. I really can't. I suck. I've tried. Oh, it just sounds like a little kid banging on pots and pans. And everybody's like, what the hell are you doing? Cut it out. You suck. Bless you! She sneezed it a little bit. Take a look. Did I get enough for the moment so I can add other cool things like a shark? No, we're gonna let's put the Kraken guy. Where's the animatronics at? Where's the little Kraken guy? Where are you, little Kraken guy? There he is. Let's see what happens. Is it gonna work? See what happens. I see it. No, maybe. That works. It's cool. If I hit the trigger just right, it'll work. Well, that's cool that you guys do that. That's cool. Oh yeah, let's get a boat. Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. We gotta get some more boats and hoes. Okay, look at that. Now we got a boat. We got a little Kraken guy. Oh yeah, let's see if we can get... Oh, it's cool. It's like a little way to get... Oh wait, where's the water? Alright, so what else do we got? Alright, so for Six Flags New England, not a whole lot of news. If you looking for a job, you can go Saturday, Sunday, Monday, this coming up, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. across the... What do you call it? At the... Across the street from the park where they have the Human Resources building. They're also accepting applications on jobs, because the next thing I want to talk to is theme parks are having a hard time hiring people because of the economy. So, which means they got to start paying more to get people to come in. So, we'll see how that works out, because we all know Six Flags. They don't like to pay. Well, nobody does. Carowinds is having that problem. They were holding a job fair. Not a lot of people showed up. It's just because of that. Also, SeaWorld, two things. They got to pay $65 million in a settlement to the investors, shareholders, because they felt that they didn't they felt that they were duped because of the Blackfish and saying, oh, everything's fine, and they lost their ass in their stocks. But they're almost at the 2013 pre Blackfish stock price, so that's a key thing. And then the other thing is the trainers will no longer be riding on the Dolphins because of well, they say it has nothing to do with PETA, but PETA, they own like 100 and something shares, and they're rah-rah, shish boom bah kind of people there. So, Holiday World on their podcast mentioned they have a bus system for people. Maybe Six Flags should do that. What do you mean, to get people in and out for jobs or something? Or bus them into the park maybe? I don't know. I know I haven't checked out the Holiday World podcast yet. I kind of want to check that out. Oh, look how pretty that looks. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. Yeah, I know. I sound like a douche. I still can't believe Wirecast really screwed me over tonight. I'm really upset about that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really feel like I'm doing the Grove Show like I usually do because of the obvious. It kind of feels like I'm doing more of a, hey, let's play Planet Coaster and call it the Grove Show tonight. I kind of feel like I'm cheating myself. Never mind you guys. But I guess it's kind of good when you're sick of listening to me. You can watch a park get built, I guess. I don't know. I just feel bad. This isn't the way I do things. But I like hanging out and talking to you guys, so that's why I did it anyway. So we did it as this. I just feel bad. I do. That's all the news that I technically have. So anyway, so let's briefly talk about this weekend. I believe if anybody's looking to go to New Hampshire and you want to do the haunt thing for Friday and Saturday, I believe this ticket's still available. I am not sure. You can get a meal, get through the haunt, see some crazy cool things. That's step one for Valentine's Day. You know, you get scared with your honey pie. And, you know. Blueprint. Buildings. That's what I wanted. Buildings. I didn't know if they had any, like, little huts or anything. You know, kind of give you that jungle feel. Because I'm really not in the mood right now to build something, but I wish they had little jungle huts. I mean, like, that's probably the closest. The Pirate House, maybe? You can get Ghostbuster Church, but that's not going to make any sense to have inside my little... What's this? Fancy thatch? Oh, I'm not going to do that, so... I don't want to cheat myself or... You know... Alright, let's see where I could put this. I know I could put... I gotta be able to put this somewhere. Gotta. You know what? Let's put it there. It'll look good there, I think. No, I think it's just Wirecast is the problem. I think it keeps saying it needs an update. I haven't updated it, and they're probably going, hey, buddy, go update it. Leave us alone until you do. Oh, wait. Undo. I mean, once we're done here, I'll go play with it for a little bit. No, nobody has said anything negative. It's just me in my mind. You know me. I try. I'm not saying I'm a top dog podcast host or show by any means, but I try to put on the best show that I can, and this technically isn't it. But I don't know. I just feel weirded out about tonight, so that's just me. It's not. Nobody said anything. I'd punch them in the nose if they did. I'd punch him in the nose. Oh, I wonder if I can... I spent this whole time working on this stupid thing. It's a big ride, and I gotta still put things in. Yeah, I know, but I just hate that. Me personally, I hate that it happened. Like, it's happened before, and then I just went, screw it. I tried like 3 nights in a row, and then I gave up for the week, and then another time, it worked. What's the difference? Whoa. Oh, wow, they went to Victor, New York today? Wow. I thought they were going to do that tomorrow. Okay, well, hey, it works. All right. So, yeah, so I guess... What is going on here? Oh, I'll just get some bushes. That's the easy way to fix that problem. Oh, wait. When in doubt, to cover your effects so people can't see them, put some bamboo bushes. It's still kind of there, but it doesn't look as bad. So when in doubt, you do that. You know, you don't want the people to see it. So you do that, you know? Yeah, I know. I just, like I said. Yeah, you gotta roundhouse those haters, Mark. You gotta punch them in the face and say, F you, bitch! That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do! That's what you gotta do. Also, for those that have no idea about the Cape Codder and Cape Cod, it's like a Great Wolf Lodge. Jess and I went there, like, right around when we first started dating and stuff. We went there. I think it was like our first trip with no kids. We hadn't taken any with no kids. It seems we took a lot with the kids than we did by ourselves. Well, we also had the creeper around. You know, we had that loser around. Ruining all the fun. But regardless, so they got this cool lazy river that every so often, I don't know how often it is. I think it's like at least once an hour, I think, or every other hour. It goes from a lazy river to like this crazy wave storm, thunder, lightning, water spraying everywhere. It's really cool. They got a small wave pool, you know, like Great Wolf. They do have a hot tub that's like 18 plus, I think. So no little kids allowed, which is great. Then you have, they got a bunch of water slides. They got some outdoor stuff. They got like this big giant pirate ship in there. So I'll get some video and pictures and stuff that everybody can see. Check out. It might be something that you guys, it's cheaper than Great Wolf Lodge. Just price it out for the same type of room. For 2 nights at Cape Cod, it was 1 night at Great Wolf in Mass. So, deals to be had. Plus, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of a restaurant called Hoff and Kettle. You got that over there. Plus, you got Cape Cod. I know it's wintertime, so not much going on. So, all right. So we have the creepy. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong area. Where is it? Maybe if I did this to find my area. Where am I? I'm like lost. I'm lost in my own ride. Okay. That's cool. Now I know where I'm at. Now I know. I was like, where am I? I don't know. It's called the Cape Codder. Hang on, I'll type it. What I just typed in the chat. Cape, C-O-D-D-E-R. I know I'm from New England, Rhode Island, and I have my little accent there, and you can't. But yeah, it's a nice place. It's pretty decent. And my suggestion, Charles, if you ever go with Jay, if you ever go there, you know, get a room that overlooks the pool. You can walk right out to the, you know, like right. You can watch the lazy river and all that. Cause like we opened up the, you know, the drape thing, you know, for your sliding door. And when it would go out, you know, when it would start doing the thunderstorm, we'd turn all, you know, we'd watch it. It was dark in the room and you'd watch everything light up. It was cool. It really was cool. Let's see, what are the... I mean, I want it to be... Oh, wait, here we go. We can go like this. And then I'm going to put like a little dinky tree. We don't want to cover that. Well, because, like, let me see. Is it going to pop up? That's like perfect time without doing anything. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, places like Great Wolf Lodge and indoor water parks are small. I haven't seen a big giant one. I think the one that they would do in the banquet at for CoasterCon in 2018 was probably the biggest indoor water park at the point I had ever seen. It seemed to be bigger than the one in Mass, but Mass used to be at Cocoa Keys or whatever. So, again, you can see what's kind of... What's this? Oh, crap. Oh, can I put this on here? Oh, wait, I might have to. Hopefully that works. They might, like, slide into it and break through the door. I don't know. But, I mean, when I went to the Cape Cod, I had a blast. I guess I don't need much to be satisfied. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not huge by any means. I found it fun, but that's me. I want to... 10 boats. I don't care. Any load. Let's just go for a ride and see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I'm all about the indoor water parks. Like, I can, for me, I can, like, really, I can honestly make a lot of fun out of nothing. I really can. And, one thing that I realize is you can make the best of it with what you got and who you're with. You can either go, well, it's small town, it can be boring, but if you got the right people around you, it can really become something. Oh, this is cool looking. So again, I mean, that's how I feel. I don't know about anybody else, but I think if you got the right group of people that don't hate each other and have fun, everybody knows their boundaries and everything, I think you can have a lot of fun with just about anybody and have a great time. I mean, I do. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't. How I feel, that's how I am. Now let's see if we bust through the door. Here's the door. Okay, door. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. We're going to crash. That door better open. Oh, we went through the door. Well, that's cool. I mean, think about this. I've gone... All right, put it this way. When the last time I went to Six Flags New England, I met up with Charles. Charles and I hung out from when he got... I mean, I got there a little bit before him, but we stayed till, 6, 7 o'clock at night, and we had a ball. We rode things. We saw... Oh, there was no show. We saw the tree lighting. We went. We looked at... We walked around the park. We rode rides. We had a blast. We ate food, whatever. We had a blast. So... And that's Charles. Like, I like hanging out with Charles. Same thing when I'm hanging out with Marcus or hanging out with whoever. Like, I have fun. And I can, like I said, I can take fun and just take it any which way that you possibly could. So, some people are just like, Lindsay doesn't like water parks. So, obviously, that doesn't entice him. So, and I get that. They're not for everybody. Myself, I like them. Especially in the winter when there really isn't much to do up here without traveling. You know what I mean? Like, you get, like for us up, for me, I'm stuck. Like around, there's nothing really to do. There wasn't really, in the wintertime when everything's shut down, there's not much to do where I live. I'm pretty much stuck. It sucks, but hey, nothing I can do about it, But yeah, we'll have coverage of that, so maybe somebody, maybe you guys will like to see that. Maybe it might be something in the wintertime after you see it, they'll be like, hey, you know what? Yeah, I get it. Plus, you're in Cape Cod. There are things to kind of do, around the area. There's some, like, Christmas tree shops and other places, and that's like the Christmas tree shop mecca is Cape Cod. There's like 6 of them or something over there in Cape Cod. So we'll find things to do. I mean, we're not gonna like continuously for 2 days just sit in the water park. I mean, I could, but I know Jessica's not a huge water park person. I mean, she'll go in it for a little bit and then she's done. Or she'll lounge by the pool or whatever. I was looking. I couldn't tell if this boat ride was moving or not. I'm like, is it going? It's like pitch black. I can't see nothing. I can't. Oh! I see the light. I see the light. Oh, I went skiing in Wachusett. I ain't ever going back to that place. That place can eat it. That's where I ate it. That's where I almost broke my face and my body and everything. My fault. I went opening day, opening weekend. They had one trail, which is an intermediate trail open. It was the only time I'd ever been skiing. Yeah. Let's just say skiing and myself just does not mix. I don't know what the signs mean. I don't know nothing. Skis go popping off different directions. I go flying in the air. The ski pole smashes my face. I'm pouring blood. I mean, the cool thing is the people, like I had one ski and then the other ski was up high. So somebody skied down and got me my ski. I put it on. I skied down the hill better than I had the whole time. I was like, son of a bitch. I couldn't believe that I flew. I was like Superman in the air. Woo! And if you could just imagine me and the skis and everything going in different directions. Yeah, that was... needless to say, it wasn't that fun for me. I'm not saying it wouldn't be fun for you, but it's not fun for me. I was contemplating on doing snowboarding, and I was like, you know what now? I was like, you know what? I know better than that. I do. I do know better than that. Whether or not I learn my lessons or not, that's to be seen. But I think when it comes to doing stuff like that, I think I'm just going to be a hard pass. You know? I enjoy life. I'm not trying to die. I don't know. Just when it comes to that kind of stuff, I'm just kind of like... I had that scare like I was going to die. You know what I mean? Because I went flying. I had skis pop off. That's scary. Like if it happened in a different way, I could have been into a tree, you know, like I'm just like, yeah, no. I'll sit in the lodge. I'll watch. It's like you guys, I want to see something. Cool. Yeah, that'll work. All right, that's not what I want. That's not what happened. Huh. Let's try that. Maybe that works. All right, cool. Now we can blow it. Yeah, I don't want a Sonny Bono it. I like to... Oh, crap. Bring me back. Oh, get me back inside. There we go. Definitely don't want a Sonny Bono it. Come on. Like, right here needs something. Well, everybody's attention's going to be at that, so we'll just put trees. We don't want to take the focus off of... Yeah, you don't want to take the focus off of what's coming. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. So there'll be some new content coming. You know what I didn't do and I thought I did? I thought I had uploaded the Rise of the Resistance on-ride experience. I didn't. It was sitting in the folder. I thought I did it, and I didn't. So shame on me. I really thought I did. I checked my YouTube page. There's nothing there. I thought I posted it. Nothing. Nothing. I was like, oh, okay. So that's coming out in March. Because I'm trying not to do every day. So. Plus, I want to leave days open, like when I want to do some Planet Coaster stuff. And then this tomorrow I'll work on this. You know, I gotta say, and thank you for that. But like I said, it's been a tough month for everybody. I mean, think about this in a month, in like a little bit around, well, like a month and a half. Jessica lost her uncle, her father, her dog. I lost my grandfather, all within a month and a half. The dog was 18 years old, but it was like, you know, like her kid. You know, everything's just been crazy, whirlwind, like just... Like you never thought it was going to stop. I know, woe is me, blah, blah, blah. You know, I get it. But it's tough. It's really tough. And you know, I was just in California. Like, you know, like we're just getting through it. I'm like, all right, and come back. And then, you know, all hell's breaking loose. And it's like, all right, enough is enough. I'll go back to that later. I don't care. I'm just going to finish decorating this and then we'll get out of here and we'll be back next week, hopefully doing it normal. If not, I will work on another way to do this. For some odd reason, it just didn't want to work. I don't know why it didn't want to work tonight. It kind of bothers me. Just the fact that it wasn't working. It worked last week fine. So, let's see what we got going on. Oh yeah, I left some spots open to put some things. So. That's not going to fit. Oh, I don't want that. Okay, let's see. Now will it not fit because... Come on. Why isn't it doing it? Yeah, I know. I just... You know what it is? You hear people out there in life just like, oh, woe's me, who are you, why are you so special, you know, kind of thing. And I get it. I do. I don't know. As you can tell, I don't think about... I mean, I really don't think about myself. I make sure that everybody else is... You know, I make sure everybody else is taken care of. I'm not worried about me. It's just how I am. I'm trying to like really concentrate on these rocks. I don't know why, but I am. I'm like really like putting in the work on these stupid rocks. Like in my brain. Yeah. Patriot at California Great America is the best B&M. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I haven't ridden it, so I don't know. You know, so out of all the flawless ones I've ridden, you know which one I think is, well, I don't know. I really dig Apollo's Chariot. That's a little different. That's a hyper thing. It's not like a... I don't know. You know, for a flawless, I really dig New England's. It's not the best, but right now in my brain, I think it's one of the better ones. Small little custom layout, not the typical... And it packs a punch. Versus the same B&M crappy layout that they have on everything. I don't know. I'm starting to kind of get over B&M. Kind of like, kind of not really feeling it. To me, B&M is old and tired. Don't get me wrong, B&M has made some great coasters, but right now, unless they do something amazing or make some kind of more budget-friendly coaster, they're becoming the new Intamin. Something that nobody... People like them because of, you know, the Gigas and whatever, but they're becoming a... They're putting them... They're going to put themselves out of business. If they're not careful. And the reason why I say that is that they cost too much money. And plus, listen to this dude talking about them all day. Kind of, I've ridden, I don't know how, I've ridden a lot. I lost track. I just don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a favorite manufacturer of anything. I just go, hey, that ride's cool, that ride's cool, that one sucks. You know. You can't keep yourself locked into one manufacturer. You'll be very disappointed. You really will. Like, you gotta put yourself out there. You gotta, you know, get more out of everything than you got, you know? Like, I'm opening this ride up. What's the name of the ride? Armada. I'm calling it the Kraken. Schwarzkopf made some good rides. It's a shame they're not around. Dude, take one type of, you know, whatever, you know, an invert, a Giga, a flawless, whatever. They're all pretty much the same in the categories. They might do like one little thing different, but everything else is exactly the same. That's why I feel for the B&M, it's hurting them. Is they don't think outside the box anymore. They go, okay, comfort zone. Okay, we're designing this, and we're designing this. We're gonna make this little version in a different spot, but it's the same thing. RMCs are starting to get that way. They truly are. I mean, I get it. You can only do so much. You know, you can only go so, you know what I mean? And I get that. I'm trying not to, but it just seems... Exactly, Charles. Totally agree with what you're saying. It's just one of those, it's losing its Like, Fury is not a number one coaster at all. Not, I love Leviathan better, and I still don't even think that's a number one coaster. I think Leviathan's better. There's more airtime, way more airtime. I'm just saying, you know, people started going, oh, this is this, da 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 da, and everybody follows that this is the number one thing. And then they go on and they're like, no, 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 this, and then everybody goes, okay, Fury 325, that's the best thing ever since sliced bread. That's it. That's the only way it's going. And anybody else, you're wrong. That's why I don't want to consider myself an enthusiast at all. I don't want to be associated with those assholes that do that. I don't. I really don't. It's disgusting that the way that they treat the parks, the way that they treat people. It is disgusting. And I don't want to be associated. That's why when my membership is up, I'm done. Not with this. I'm just saying being associated to a club is what I mean by that. The days of me in clubs, as soon as my membership's up in like 2 more years, I'm out. I'll just go to the media days that I'm invited to. If I'm not invited to because the club's got butt hurt and I know they're going to pull some crap. I know they are. I can tell you that right now. So, I can tell you something's already going down. Is, you know. If you're talking about Batman at New England, yeah, it's smooth. It's getting a little bit of a, like a little rattle, but it doesn't headbang, doesn't hurt. It's not bad. What do you call it? Charles and I rode it at the end of December after Christmas, and I don't know about you, Charles, but I thought it was fine. It's got a little bit of that little weird rat, you know, that B&M rattle they get. Other than that, I'll go 1. What? There we go. I'm like, what the hell's going on over here? Kumba Matu, Sheik Ritatsu. Good. Nitro. Total snooze fest. All day, every day. That's what it is. I've said it that I've literally fallen asleep on Nitro. It's that boring. Imagine that, falling asleep on a roller coaster. What is it, 60, 70, 80 miles an hour? And I'm taking a nap. Think about that for a second. You shouldn't be doing that. You should be enjoying it. After, you know what I mean? Like, I just took a nap. Took a nappy nap. All right, guys, we're going to call it a night. Sorry, no fancy intro tonight. I'm going to work on that over the next couple days. We'll get that fixed. But I will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Till then, everybody, see you later. Peace out. Keep on coasting, yo.